I've got some tea for energy today. I'm trying a new thing with trying to add a little bit of caffeine in a little bit of a more proper way because I don't think I'm going to be getting enough energy from food at this point, as much as I would like to. Just doesn't seem to be happening. On the bright side, I've got my new monitor up. It's 27 inches. It's a big one, and it's right in front of me, and I have it set to 240 hertz so I can see every frame. I want to see the Wake Village in all its glory today. I finally got the 1.18 setup done. I basically just copied over all the stuff from Malritz, and then imported the shader settings, and then did a couple other little tweaks, like adding the fuzzy grass and the lambetter grass off. Here, I was just talking about how, I'm so prepared for the streams, and then I screw this up. My goodness. Thanks for proving me wrong, universe.
You're welcome.
You miss your universe now?
Yep.
Well, congratulations on the prize. Dang, that's impressive. Okay, game is back up. Now it's coming through. Now you should all be able to hear it in OBS. Alright. Let's go ahead and hop into the Wake world. I'm anxious to see this. It's just immediate. It's just immediate. Usually I have to do that, slow turnaround to make sure everything's okay. And to get the frame rate all up to render everything in all directions. Not anymore. Oh, it's so smooth. We're getting 113, 107, 116 FPS, and now with this monitor, I am seeing every frame. They're gonna do some... I'm just gonna go ahead and walk outside. Ooh, it still drops to 52 FPS? Jeez. What's lagging my 3080 Ti that hard in this village? It's a lot better than 12, though. Wow. Oh, it's so smooth. I can see everything. Hey, villagers. Look at the bubbling forge. Look at the shiny sword. Oh, in depth of field. We can look at the fine grain on this wood and then look outside.
I'll be back in a minute.
Alright. This is what I love to see. It always felt so janky and wonky walking around here. No more. This is the way it should have been from the get-go. So the first thing I want to do today is a continuation of something we've obviously been doing for a long time. It's not going to be the entire stream of this, just a limited amount. I want to place about 9 stacks of blackstone. And I mean this as blackstone blocks, which means when I use a stone cutter to turn it into slabs, then that'll double the amount of blackstone I have to place. Basically just start with 9 stacks of blackstone blocks and place all of those, whether they be turned into something else or whatever. Just place them, Place them to expand the region of the volcano. That's the other big thing we have to do today, actually, come to think of it. We're gonna need new set of wings, because we only have 1 left right now because of the time I recently died. This is our only set right now. It doesn't even have Unbreaking 3. How pathetic is that? So, at least it has Mending, so, it's gonna last us just fine anyway. Especially since I make sure to only utilize it when needed, in this case. But, we're definitely gonna need some new ones, and you know how it is. When you have a set of Elytra, it's a lot easier to get another set of Elytra. If you don't have any Elytra, it's really hard to get a new set. So, while we still have this one, before I die with it, like an idiot, let's go ahead and use it to get some more today. Oh no, the game's not up. Why is the game not up? Why did nobody tell me? Oh my gosh. I'm having too many technical difficulties tonight. I apologize. Well, that's gonna look awkward in highlights. That's alright. And the turnaround. Oh, yeah. Let's get a place where we can land. Now that is something. Nestled in the crevices of the mountain. Heck yeah. Just need to put a lot more blackstone all around, and then at the top, and of course we need the pièce de résistance, the dragon on top, and this build will be complete. Honestly, I already said I'm gonna pull a green and not do the back of the mountain. I don't see much point and it would take forever. But I'm also thinking I might not even do the entire front of the mountain. I might do like a big area around the Wake Village and maybe not have to do the entire thing, because you do really need to do the entire thing. In fact, it might make, you know, integrate better with the landscape if I didn't do the entire thing. Or maybe that's just making excuses. Either way, my point is to get to the point across. After all, it's my build. I can do what I want. And I think it'll look nice. Either way. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab some stuff from the nether. We need that blackstone to continue this build. Oh, right, I have to deal with the lava again. You think I can land in there this time? Oh, I did it! Oh, the skills! Yes! I don't have soul speed anymore. Also, these shaders. Every time I enter a world, not every time, but sometimes when I enter a world, it just makes everything fuzzy for a bit. Usually the way I fix it is hold still until it refocuses. Do I need to get, like, close to something to activate the depth of field, maybe? I don't know how to fix this. It just usually fixes itself after a bit. Can we have more technical difficulties today? There we go. Oh, the Wake Village looks... Wait, I haven't seen it at night. We gotta see it at night. Yeah. At night with the high frame rate. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I've been in this Wake Village so long with such a low frame rate because it's a heavily developed area at this point. I mean, I have custom armor stands, I have invisible item frames and visible item frames. I have a bunch of villagers, all sorts of stuff that generates lag in here, despite the fact that I try to avoid a lot of lag sources like redstone builds. But now I don't have to worry about that. Which is why in the Neochloride world we're going to be doing a lot more laggy stuff, like more custom armor stands and redstone builds and things. But in this place, I'm content to keep it as it is. I like this place being organic, you know? No, still trying to do the liquid cooling. I have not had much luck yet. What I'm still trying to get my old laptop from high school, not Maurits. So my newest laptop is Leo. Before that was Maurits, who is currently to the left of me, running the server that this is on, and some other cool stuff. But the predecessor to Maurits is this HP Pavilion something or other that I had in high school. Honestly, the prettiest laptop I've ever seen, not including graphic wraps and stuff.
I return.
Welcome back. And it is... it's old, but it functions, so I'm trying to install Windows on it just so that I can run the Windows electronics control center to hook up to my liquid cooling and turn it on. It's unbelievable the lengths I'm having to go to try to do this. It's been a real pain in the butt, and I still don't have much in the way of progress, but I am working on it. And when I get it working, I know it's going to be an improvement. It's going to be a significant improvement. I never finished the shovel. Or the bow. Or the hoe. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix this up real quick. We need a shovel for this job. I totally missed that. So let's add that as a goal. Let's go super shovel. Well, actually, I always traditionally name my shovels David Spade, so we'll go with David Spade. Am I missing anything on this? No, I don't think so.
Yes, you haven't missed the occasional mob.
That's alright. David Spade's done. Man, that goal was done quickly. That makes me feel good. Alright, now we have an awesome shovel. Now I gotta do squats, and then we'll dig out some of that ground and go replace it with blackstone. Let's go ahead and start digging this out. Yeah, that's more like it. It's good? Alright, thank you. Wait, were there push? Oh, come on! When am I going to implement that thing that prevents that? When? Why have I not done it? I've been too busy, that's why. Alright. Push-ups too. When the tea was hot, it tasted like hot water. Now that it's cold, you know what it tastes like?
What?
Slightly bitter water. So at this point, I have 6 screens around me. 7 if you count my work laptop, but I don't use that while streaming, so 6 that I use at once. And here's what it looks like. I took a picture earlier. So there's Mauritz way on the left and Leo way on the right, and each one of them now has 1 vertical and 1 horizontal monitor in addition to their own laptop screens. So I have 6 screens total, and they're useful. I have uses in mind for every single one of them, and it's awesome.
It's beginning.
I have too many screens, don't I? Okay. What am I looking at?
It's a car tire in pizza.
Yeah, but okay. I thought there was like another layer, like a pun or something. The only thing I can think of is, oh, they put a whole wheel of cheese in every pizza. Wait, did you say cheese?
Park Java hates it.
I know, right, Pog Java? Wonder if I should use those wheels on my MR2.
This is the best part.
I actually like those
Park
rims.
Java told me to continue the torture because they didn't have the points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing that, but I'm also torturing him at the same time.
Yes! Good
So
point.
not only is it cost effective because it tortures you, but it's cost effective because it tortures him as well.
See, somebody hire this man to consult for your business. This is what I'm talking about. You can put this picture on your business card.
He will, yes, hire me. I will drive all of your competitors away.
Yep.
They will run screaming for the hills.
And the best part is it's 100% legal.
Yes.
I don't know why I was expecting, but I still somehow wasn't expecting. This is the custom keyboard that appealed to you? Really? Bruh. And here I was half expecting it wouldn't be a meme. I thought, oh, maybe you found that custom keyboard that I've been seeing lately that has a programmable screen on the back and transparent keys. So you can make it look like whatever you want. You can have like koi pond in the background and stuff. It's really pretty. But no, it had to be teeth. Of course it had to be teeth.
I mean, what else would it be?
Koi, I would hope.
You haven't known me long enough.
Apparently not. Since, I've been so crazy busy lately, and then on top of that, just this past week, or like a few days ago, I got pulled onto a new team at work, and this team is intense. we got pulled on yesterday in the middle of work we were doing for other teams and stuff. And I'm trying to like wrap things up there and let my other team know and things. And we gave our updates today, and everybody's like, oh, so I already put up a pull request for this in one day. And next I'm working on changing up this entire framework to run this experiment on our local stuff, whatever's. Obviously can't go into details, but like, this is all in like one day from being grabbed suddenly from another team. I'm like, what? I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this team. I feel it's been one day. I already feel like I'm behind. Help. On the other hand, it's like, it's a fantastic opportunity. I'm told like I and the others there were like specifically picked by leadership for this team, and it's a really cool thing we're doing. So like, I'm excited for it, but holy moly. I feel like I'm gonna need coffee and tea. I feel like I'm gonna need to jump on this fast, or I'm gonna get left behind. Which is a huge contrast from the previous team I was just on, where
It's
like
okay.
things are way more laid back. I feel like I've been sitting in a warm bath in my bathroom for a while now, just soaking with like a bath bomb, and somebody just pulled me out and threw me in the pool. That's what it feels like.
It's okay, Var. There's coffee in the nebula.
Janeway. I think I could use some more azure bluets around here too, especially on this hill. But usually I like to
All right.
take my
I
time.
have to know. What did Azure do?
Well, bluet, clearly.
Yeah, but but how?
Well, first they tried building a cathedral out of wood next to lava. You can imagine how that ended.
Oh, that went well, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, how stupid do you have to be to do something like that? I mean, really. You'd have to be some kind of dummy to do that, especially like if you were streaming it and other people would see you make such a dumb mistake.
So what, you're Azure now?
Yes. There we go. Holy moly. That's awesome, Fog Java. Amazing technological advancements. What does it say on that sign?
Oh, let me read. Please limit time to 20 minutes while consuming food so babies can come and have their diapers changed after you eat.
Okay. Those are two things that should not be together. Thanks for reading, I guess.
You're welcome. Happy to be of assistance.
Our memes are accessible, let it be known. Ooh. I should have this lava spilling into this cave here. Yeah, I like that idea. We're gonna do that. And hopefully not die this time.
Var, if you ever have a workplace fire, be sure to grab the fire extinguisher.
Oh, that's another thing I did purchase from Ace. I got a portable fire extinguisher. It's portable, though. Unlike that. Fog Java, what did I say about suggesting illegal activities in my chat?
Better hope that the fire is next to it on the wall.
Yeah, just tip it over. Okay, so if you had a computer like that with absurd amounts of RAM and unnecessary amounts of RAM and
I'd sell
CPU
it.
processing power, you just sell. What if that wasn't an option?
Then it probably wouldn't be mine.
But in this scenario, it is yours.
I can't sell it.
Correct.
I'd find out why I couldn't sell it and then fix it so I could.
Oh my god. Pogjava, what would you do with this computer?
Or I don't have anything that warrants the use of that thing.
But if you had it, and you couldn't get rid of it, you could find something. I don't have anything that warrants the use of it really either, but I could think of something to vaguely use it for. I don't know. Maybe I'd start a minigames server for Minecraft.
I'd probably do something like that, yeah.
Would take down a government. Oh boy.
Please do not do illegal things.
That's 2 times this stream we've said that. There we go. Lots of concrete black powder. Let's go place some of this. And I'm gonna have to make sure I keep this in a place that I remember. Yeah. That's what I use for
concrete mixed with black powder.
That does sound pretty explosive when you put it that way.
I like the idea.
Oh, jeez.
Let's do that.
No, let's not. Let's not do illegal things.
Is that illegal, though? What if you clear it
Probably.
with the ATF first?
Do you think they would say okay?
Maybe.
Is this before or after they shoot your dog?
Shoot your dog.
Oh, you know, it's a running joke. ATF shoots dogs. Yeah.
With tasers, right? With tasers, right?
Sure. Okay. Well, I think that ashfall is looking pretty nice. This is one of the bigger ones I've made. It's nice to have 4 stacks of the stuff just on hand. But let's get back to the Blackstone goal now. Oh no, don't rain. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. It's midday and it's so dark now. Ugh. There we go. I was hoping by taking the stuff out of my hands I would look more like I was bathing, but I still look like I'm bathing in my clothes. This is awkward. Times. Boy, I really just spent half of that day inside. Just sitting away from the rain. Oh my gosh. You know, people learn lessons in different ways. Some people are visual learners. Some people need to learn through experience. And if you have to experience this to learn, well, maybe you weren't gifted with a high intelligence score when you rolled your stats. I've been listening to a lot of lit RPG stuff, which sometimes has been good, but most of the time is kinda, I don't know, cheesy and simplistic. Sometimes that can be enjoyable, but I'd like to find more stuff. I tried listening to horror books, and I have had poor luck with that so far. There's one I tried really hard, but you know how horror movies and stories and stuff always have that initial period where, like, you're learning about the life of the character exposition, and there's like a few little hints that maybe something's a little off. This audiobook was going through that for literally I was about 2/3 of the way through the book, and it was still in that stage. and I
That's
got
dumb.
sick of it. I could not stand it anymore. I'm like, I need something to happen. I am bored as all get out, and I stopped listening to it. I couldn't do it anymore. That was
Yeah.
that was the most recent time I've tried a horror book.
It sounds like the writer didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah. There was another horror book that I did find that was pretty good, though. It was called NOS4A2. It was spelled like a license plate. It's NOS, the number 4, A, and the number 2. As you can imagine, Nosferatu. And the coolest part is it was read by Kate Mulgrew, Janeway. And she did
Kate
so
Mulgrew.
well as the narrator that she got nominated for what do they call it, an Audie, I think, which is like the like rewards for best audiobook readings. And it really was one of the best narrations I've ever heard. She had fantastic character voices. It was so intense and so dramatic. It was fantastic. That one was fun. And like half the fun came from just her narration.
Have you listened to one read by Morgan Freeman yet?
No, I haven't. Is there a good one read by Morgan Freeman?
I wouldn't know.
Okay, fair enough.
But I imagine he'd be a pretty classic audiobook reader.
Yep, I mean, he narrated that whole documentary, right? March of the Penguins? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a declaration of change now. I think next week I'm going to make my Minecraft streams all in the Wake world. And let's see how that goes. So 3 Wake World streams next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at our usual times and places. But we'll just be here instead of the Neoclore world. What do you think of that?
I like that.
Alright, let's go ahead and do it. Let's see how far we can push this project if we really go at it. And I'm also curious what happens if we change the time of these streams, see what other people think. Alright, well, since we added some Blackstone along the way, I believe that should constitute right about 9 stacks. So let's go ahead and meet that goal, and we're going to do wings another time. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Yes?
Would you try the crab knowing that it's high in protein?
Yes, I would. I don't see why not. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks everybody so much for coming. So from the sound of the declaration I just made, we will be back with this on Monday. That'll be at 7 o'clock Arizona Standard Time. You can find the entire schedule on our Discord on the schedule channel. And if you click on the clock on the bottom of that schedule, you can find all those times in your time zone. Let's see. I think that's going to be about it. Thanks everybody for coming. I hope you enjoyed the high frame rate in this Wake world as much as I have. It really just breathed new life into this place that had become so developed that I loved being around here, but the frame rate was just absolute pain, and now it's so much nicer. I would really love to kick it up even higher with the liquid cooling, but I'll keep working on it. Let's end it off with this cheese crock, and I guess we'll see you all next time. Alright, thanks everybody. Good night.
Good night.